AskReddit by Shrimp Sherbet. Which item priced under $50 has had the most significant impact on your life? Sheet fasteners, they're under $10. My mattress topper and mattress are just too tall for fitted sheets, even though I buy extra deep pocketed fitted sheets. Now my fitted sheet stops sliding off the bed and bunching up at night. It's saved me endless irritation. Do they latch underneath the mattress? Because I feel like that would be a pain. Boot dryer. Purchased while on sale at Amazon for me by a friend, and it has attachments to dry out both wet boots and gloves. I'm also an amputee, so I use it to dry out the liners I wear on my leg after washing them. I used to have to cringe while I dragged a cold liner on in the morning, and now I can just heat that sucker up in the morning too. Game changer. Have you got a link? I'm a motorcyclist and people ask me what I do when it rains. Easy. I get wet. So do my boots and my gloves, and all the products I've looked at. They seemed like they had dubious efficiency. What do you use? Meat thermometer. Fast acting. I used to overcook meat all the time, just making sure it was done. When you can poke a thermometer in and get an almost immediate reading of internal temperature, you end up with safe but juicy meat. It turns out I use it for a lot of other things as well. Steaming milk? Perfect. I second this. Stop hard chewy meat. I bought a mushroom shaped lamp that has mirrors on it like a disco ball. Every morning when I wake up my room is covered with light sparkles, and every night the street light outside shines on it and covers my room with what looks like stars. It's my favorite piece of art in my home. I read as far as I bought a mushroom, and nodded. Yep. That'd do it. My giant hydro flask. That is now 10 years old and covered in layers of stickers from my travels. I drink so much water because of that thing. Serious question, how do you wash it, yet keep the stickers intact? My dog. Got him for $10. And they say you can't buy love. That bag of weed 17 years ago that caused us to throw caution to the wind. Next year he's off to college. LMAO. Does he know? I got a really good sandwich at the grocery store down the street. It was store roasted beef on a hard roll with horseradish cream, lettuce, tomatoes, onion, and pickles. It cost me $7. I ate it on a bench in the sunlight. I also had an iced tea with it. I read part of a book on my phone at the time. It was really nice. Also, there was Swiss cheese on the sandwich. First martial arts lesson, which is always the hardest. It's been very significant since. New friends, new skills, new lifestyle, new perspective, new purpose. Deleted. Switched to a double-edged safety razor recently, and it's probably the best switch I've ever made. Smoother shave, smoother skin, less irritation, and you feel like an old school badass every morning. I landed on a Merca 34C handle and feather blades, for those interested, but opinions on those vary a ton. Those feather blades are the same ones I use. Also my wife switched to a similar razor style, so we both use the feathers. Apparently you can develop allergies to foods that you used to eat. I had not eaten carrots in some years, because I was never really a fan, but my mom would make me eat them as a kid. So anyway, I had some carrots this year and almost straight up died. They nearly choked me to death by swelling up my throat and closing the airway. Later at the ER I was told that I had become deathly allergic, so now I must be super vigilant. So that's the story of how a $12 bag of carrots had a huge impact on my life. You were paying too much for carrots. Who was your carrot guy? The drinks I bought for my future wife and her friend when I introduced myself to them in line at a bar 10 years ago. My dad asked my mum if she wanted a drink in a bar in Manchester. She must have liked his look, 1960s, brown flares with a paisley top. When she said yes, he asked to borrow 5 bob from her for them. I miss him more than anything in my life. Cheers Dave, you scoundrel. Best dad ever. Deleted. At special parties? Rice cooker. We always had one when I was growing up, but it died after 30 years of service, so 6 years ago I bought a bigger rice cooker and I can't live without one. The rice is so good and you can press the keep warm button to keep your rice dishes warm. I bought a 64-ounce insulated water bottle for under $20, and I've lost weight from carrying that everywhere and not buying sugary drinks so much. I have ADHD and am constantly found without my debit credit cards, MetroCard, cash or ID. So I got a phone case with a bunch of card holder pockets in the back. It's been a few months and it's working out very well. Also have ADHD and chronically lose misplaced things. Have never gone back to a plain phone case after discovering wallet cases 5 years ago. It's been a game changer. Merino wool socks. My feet and shoes stopped stinking and I pack way less when going on trips. Measuring cup you can read from the top, not side. https://i.imgur.com/l8zpfkh.jpg close bracket. Lol, the comment directly above yours says menstrual cup, so I read your comment as menstrual cup you can read from the top, not side, and was very confused until I clicked the link. My turtle, his name is Van. He cost me $20 when I was 8 back in 2017. I was, and am going through a lot of things mentally and physically. He's turning 13 in March as I got him when he was 6. We all call him Wide Load Van because he's the size of a watermelon. And because he likes watermelon, chicken, ham, pork chops, steak, hamburger, etc. Him and the dog share prices of chicken together. That turtle has a cult following in my hometown. He's been to school with me twice, been to the local park many times, and made friends. He helped me through some draining things in life. Thank you, Van boy. After this I better go feed him. Swiss Army classic. Stays in my coin pocket. Toothpick is the most used tool, but damn, that little thing has come in clutch so many times it's not even funny. I own about 6 of them and my god, they're great. Knife, nail file, toothpick, tweezers, flathead screwdriver, and scissors. All in a package smaller and lighter than a pen or pencil. I chew on toothpicks so I don't smoke. I get the tea tree flavored toothpicks on Amazon. I end up using them for all kinds of stuff for work and at home. For example, I can unclog my gas burner above the oven. They are also a great conversation starter in smoke circles. I call them third day hippie vagina flavored at a festival sticks. Great purchase all around. We switched litters recently and it's the best decision and $30 I've spent in a long time. What litter is it? Books, 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 books and more books. Under $50. My wife and I started suddenly getting into reading on a regular basis. Suddenly a good portion of my paycheck is going towards books. A bidet saves $200 plus air and keeps me clean. A set of socket wrenches and an oil filter wrench. Don't know how much money it really saves me, but at least I don't have to worry about the local We Lube It fast chain forgetting to tighten the oil plug. Get a fume auto drain valve as well. Toilet bidet. No thread is safe.